Hello YouTubers, this is the noobifier. I've made it home, and I've been working on getting things back to normal. The new PCs are built for the studio, and this should actually be the last time I record on the portable that served me so well for my deployment. On Friday the 23rd of July, there was an hour-long Star Citizen live titled 314, That Vehicle Life, with Richard, Yogi, David, and Mark. Here's what you need to know about the show. Jared set the stage, saying that only questions about 314 would be answered today. There have been many changes in 314, and they began by speaking about ranges. In the future, each item will have a unique property to prevent seemingly interchangeable choice with no real noticeable effect. 1,200 meters was determined to be the sweet spot for fighter-to-fighter combat, and this is where they're trying to balance small-sized weapons. They confirmed unanimously that balance would not happen in one or two patches, as we're still waiting for additional core mechanics such as components that will further change things. The basic framework is done, and now is the time for some refinement to see what makes sense. Richard said that with 314, they had decided to start with a clean slate, bringing the balance back to basics. Jared asked the question, where would the team begin with balance? Richard said that it was important to rely on historical data to influence where to adjust. He said that the updated shield tech also changed the known hierarchy of where the flyable ships are. David confirmed that they're very focused on ensuring that the gameplay isn't broken for an entire patch to keep things fun. They identified that changes need to be made to larger ships, as unlike small ships, they cannot simply leave. Short game gunplay can be augmented by medium range missile play. Gun power will erode the health pool for now, but it's always been the plan to add fully modeled physicalized damage. And they did confirm that all of this is being dialed in now for the current tech, and when they migrate to newer systems, all of this balance is going to need to be redone in the future. FFS. Jared moved the conversation towards ballistic weapon changes. Ballistics are intended to work against both shield and the hull. A full shield will scrub some of the damage as it passes, but repeated shots will be more and more effective as the shields drop more and more. Ammo count is being greatly reduced, and this is how they want to test balance. Big punch and low ammo because they struggle less against the new capacitor gameplay. On paper, ballistics and energy are quite closely capable. They're going to work in the future about how ship ballistic magazines would be reloaded. Although we know that projectiles will continue forever in space, they do impose a range to preserve the fun gameplay and balance. This is also done to preserve game resources and prevent random bullets from hitting someone randomly in 2 years in the future. Sensor ping will eventually have consequences in the future, and they're not against the idea of creating an automated ping interval. Currently, the gas clouds will have no effect on detection. The devs confirmed that there isn't a target TTK or time to kill when considering balance, but in general, they assess it as too long or too short. David's happy that 314 is more than just a DPS race where ships don't just blow up in 2 seconds like before. Jared mentioned that TTK will eventually be more of a time to disable as future mechanics are added. Jared asked if the devs are working against what players are used to, which is being able to identify a meta through tables and sheets. David wants it to be more about what the player feels works well, rather than having numbers that you can just look up. The effect of GeForce loading is going to be returning in the future. Capacitor gameplay was launched and critiqued during playtesting, and it's been migrated to be, in essence, more like stamina. This will manifest as an ammo load for energy weapons, and we can balance the priority to individual components in conjunction with the power triangle. Mark asked the community to post more information in Spectrum than simply saying that the Saber sucks. Tell him why and how the Saber sucks so he can actually address it. And that's it. A great show with lots of information. However, none of it's going to come as a shock to anyone who follows development very closely. Thank you very much for spending your time with me. Please take a look out for the monthly contest. It costs nothing to enter, and you could win a big honking ship. Fly safe, and I'll see you in the verse.